Lovely. Hello, everyone. Our cranky little GoPro doesn't want to go. What we got going on here? Tangled up with my photos from something else here. It's acting like it's not even plugged in. Meanwhile, on the stove over here, we have a bit of heat going on. Let's see here. You can go on you. Sit you. Who can sit you? Need you eventually. Give me a couple moments here, chat, between getting the camera to work and cleaning up the stove here. I don't know. I'm just not ready to start today. I guess I'm ill prepared. Hello, Cosmic. Unfortunately, the camera I half expected to occur because it was giving me headaches earlier. Okay. That is something I don't want happening. Throw the rest of that microphone cord in my pocket. Caught on the edge of the table here. Lovely. Like 2 seconds from me plugging it in. Hey, Maka. Welcome. For anyone just tuning in, yes, I realize the camera is not showing my lovely face right now. Now it's plugged in. I guess it's so low that it doesn't want to work off of direct power. Am I not plugged in properly here? Okay, now it's showing like you're getting power. I'll give you a couple of seconds to get that minimum amount of power in there. So I got some beautiful looking strawberries this morning at the farmer's market. Give you something to look at for a moment here. These lovelies here. No white caps there. It's a little bit of a drive, but always worth it. What is going on here with this thing? I don't know what to do about this, chat. Let's see, let's double check connections here. I have been fiddling around with stuff. But that is going in the right place, and I double checked that that was plugged in. Let's give that another push in place. Excuse me for my cough. Woohoo! Hi, chat. Hello. Welcome in, Will. Welcome in, Cosmic. Hello, Maka, if you're still hanging out. Let's make some coffee. wet our paper filter down. Really confusing with stuff open and diagnosing the camera. So I'm looking at myself different angle. It's not a cell phone, but I'm filming candy bar style with my main camera and then trimming down. Changing soon. Hey Fluffy, welcome in, Buns. Puppy sitting. Hopefully everyone out there is having a lovely day. Everything going well for you. I've enjoyed my day. I've actually had energy. I've gotten things accomplished. Though I did not have the forethought to pick up some sweet vermouth to have a Negroni today, but not gonna drink tonight. Great to hear, Will. You got anything left in this? Not really. the last of that bottle, which was not much, it was a couple of drops. Fixing something here. A moment here, chat. Maybe it's with. There it is. That should be there. We'll copy it for now in case it's synced somewhere else. Still no hydrate sound though. I recharged the batteries or swapped out the batteries in the wand. Thank you for the follow. That is not playing. Maybe, let's see here. Oh, that's right. Trying to fix my hydrate command, chat. Huh. That's what I wanted to do. That's definitely not what I wanted there. Oh well, I guess no sound on the hydrate for the moment. Let's get cooking. Welcome in everyone who's suffered through all of this so far. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. Good evening. Okay, why did that do that? I'm gonna snap my fingers here, Chet. Always audio issues. Okay, what are we starting with here? We're doing Parfait. We're doing taco. Don't have to do any cake baking since I'm using nil and 8 wafers. I was actually debating if I wanted to cook cookies for this, but I thought it was maybe just a bit too much for tonight. Thank you, May Lily. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I think we're starting with, do I have any masa left? Yes. Okay. I'm not quite sure what fell there. So I'm going to start by making tortillas tonight. We're going to do flour and masa, the 50-50 type that I've been doing lately. We'll do half masa and half flour. But I'm going to start with the flour and work that a bit longer to develop the gluten before I just mix the masa in. Measuring. I've taken, part of the reason I'm not drinking tonight is I've taken a prescription, I'm trying it out, and I'm actually not too with it. I'm very obviously having to think things through when I shouldn't. I'm feeling pretty good though. We need to make some. I decided to give the pain pills my doctor gave me, which are basically overpowered Alivert. Or not Alivert. What is that? Like, you know, the 24-hour pain pill. It's just a little bit stronger version than that. But it has completely knocked me out at the same time. Aleve, yes. So mix in a little oil. What's our temp on this? 120 will work. Yeah, driving right now I think might be a mistake for me. Completely unsure what that pop was from. Ooh, that might be part of it. There we go. I didn't realize it probably when I caught my microphone wire on this corner when I was running back and forth trying to deal with the camera. I must have knocked the little fuzzy thing off of it and pulled it down. Severe thunderstorms. Yeah, I'm very can't even think of the word, but they hit me hard. All pain pills. They take this same bowl as before. We'll add in some masa. Yes, tolerance. My tolerance is olive oil. I'm quite a fan myself. Can't quite always get them this beautiful looking, but California, one of the things that I've like is the availability of strawberry. It's like maybe a month or two out of the year where we can't find strawberries. Local strawberries here, no, that's right on par for, though across the street from the market, there's a Whole Foods, and their strawberries aren't near as nice. And especially right now, like late May, June, July, until we get into the real heat of the year, which we're too close to the ocean in most cases to really get real heat in summer. They're gorgeous. Now we're getting back to something nice and almost kneadable. Adding the masa into the mix here definitely sort of breaks down a bit of the flour, and you got to build it back up sort of like the other night with the butter. Let that rest. Coffee break. Oh, that's what fell. We don't want that in the trash. What else do we have to mix up? We have to mix up our Thousand Island dressing. I bought some different type of pickle. Well, I've bought this company's pickles for quite a while, which they're relatively local. But these are, I have not seen these before. Their other ones are delicious. Let's see what these are like. Ooh. That's gonna drive me nuts. There's a flavor in there that I know and I can't figure out what it is. But those definitely are. They're not like they're acidic tangy. They're not like lactic tangy. And they got a decent dill flavor despite having no dill in there. And what do we have as our ingredient list here? So cucumbers, filtered water, organic vinegar, salt, fresh garlic, dill seed, caraway seed, mustard seed, calcium chloride, fresh dill, turmeric, fennel. Maybe it's fennel? Not sure what the flavor there is that's it's like. I know that, but I already pulled that out. Where is that? There's our mayo. Ooh, I don't have any normal. Ooh. Normally you'd use typical yellow, turmeric yellow mustard for this project. I'm going to use a little squeezed Dijon with a messy cap. Garlic powder. Cayenne. Chili. I think that looks good to me. It's a little thick, but no, I didn't open these yet. Soon, Mr. Wiggles. Yeah, I guess I do have to take that layer off. Wow. Crema? No. People who sell espresso would love you to think, though. It may be in other languages, but in English, and the English translation from an Italian, I believe, or it may even be that in Italian, is that it's salt, lime, butter. No, as I know it, as far as it relates to coffee, when you have espresso or coffee like mine, you have stuff that foams up at the top, that you get that like cream-like effect when you're producing it, especially when you're doing like espresso. And it's really more impurities and different impurities and different parts of the extraction. It's not cream, but they'd love you to think it is. Hey, John. So I picked up some sweet onions. Probably only need half of this thing. Someone reads the Discord. What? I cut through you. How are you still attached to each other? Oh well. That's what we'll do. Do I have freedom to adapt this recipe, chat? I know I do. I'm just asking for chat's permission. We're going to add some caramelized onion to our Big Mac tonight. Oh, dinner command is probably all messed up, isn't it? I didn't do dinner command tonight. Let's shut off now. Yeah, it's totally that I didn't mess up cutting that onion somehow. And punishing myself by cutting even finer this time. Nice, Cosmic. Breakage is definitely a restaurant industry term. Though you typically don't talk about it much. You just complain that employees break crap all the time. Yes, I censored myself. matters much more. I haven't had a regional manager before, but matters much more when the regional manager or corporate or accounting come, like, your breakage is tooting stuff, breaking stuff. That's a bit better of a chop. Still not great. Better. I hate dicing onions. I still have mac and cheese. Everyone's favorite lettuce green. That is entirely the wrong bowl. I wanted to put this all. This. This is for the strawberries. We need a bit more lettuce. The rest of this is probably going to be lunch with some form of salad dressing and something along that line. Okay, so we got our onion or lettuce or secret sauce. Special sauce. I forget what McDonald's specifically calls it. The townhouse is a no after my sister and brother-in-law went and saw it. It was nice. Back to the grind. Yeah. Let's prep up everything now for our dessert, so that's ready to go. Although that doesn't take a whole lot of work here. Let's give our onions a stir here. Now is when I wish I still had some honey. But we'll live with some powdered sugar. A little heavy cream. And we'll work this all together. It's white on white on white on white. Get that, camera. Figure that one out. So the cream and the sugar and warming up a bit are going to loosen up this cream cheese into something maybe even pipeable. You know me and my luck with piping bags here lately. I want to loosen that up just a little bit more. Oh, that was yours, Nan Reader. Yeah, that worked nicely. Now we're going to clean up our strawberries. Now that one's right. That one less so. This one's looking gorgeous. Potager. Tournay. No one knows what a tournay is? I own one global knife. If anyone's familiar, it's one of those brands that has sort of like a cult following as far as kitchen knives. And the one global knife that I have is a Tournay knife. I'm not a huge fan of their knives overall. I like having more of a handle than just the dimpled steel or whatever metal they're using. I've got flyaway hair day today. Just wants to go everywhere. Is that hidden in here somewhere? I'm not sure where I've got that hidden. If I remember correctly, it wasn't in the greatest of condition anymore either. Pull them a bit close. I still want them to be relatively flat layer against the pan, but I also want some of that steam action. You can get even better ones than these if you're growing them yourself. Like, these are varieties that are already been developed to be stronger and better to move around. There's varieties that essentially will crush just trying to get them off of the vine. And as far as I know, or as I've been told, fish meal is your ticket to strawberry success. These were not grown by me. And I am at least quartering all of these. The bigger ones I'm going even more with. Nice, John. Watsonville or somewhere else? I say Watsonville because Watsonville is essentially capital of strawberry land. It is where Driscoll's operations are, along with the major organic names in strawberry. The first organic strawberry farms were there. Sure, they have amazing strawberries in Florida too. I think this is the smallest one of the bunch. Love strawberries. Not so much in love with fake strawberry flavors, despite them being pretty close in actual flavor. I'm gonna make dessert. this is our cream cheese thinned out with a little bit of whole cream and powdered sugar. Not trying to disintegrate them, but trying to get about quarters. Thirds is okay. Shooting for spoon size. The way it's showing on the sides, I sort of wish I had like a strawberry syrup, which I just can't do that to these. Oh. And then that can be refrigerated just like that, especially if you throw some plastic wrap over it. But with the cream cheese and that should sit in the fridge pretty well, okay, for a little bit to cool down, or at least for me to do some other stuff. We're gonna garnish this, finishing off with a dollop of, if you're using whipped cream, or I'm cheating and using Cool Whip tonight, and maybe a few more strawberries on top. Speaking of Watsonville, it did get, I don't know, I haven't been there, I haven't driven through. It's considerably south of where I live, considerably south of Sonoma County. But they did flood. I don't know how badly, I don't know how much the fields were affected by the flooding. Typically the fields are the first thing that gets absolutely destroyed. For any of our, I'm unsure if our international viewers are familiar with Nilla wafers. They're very staple here in the US. They're very simple, buttery, vanilla Nilla cookie. And you could substitute your favorite biscuit or anything along that line if you don't have those available near you. I suspect they're not sold in like the UK. They may be in Europe, but so that's going into the fridge just like that. Let's press some tortillas. What did I do with my tortilla press? My tortilla press used to be right here where my monitor used to be. Oh, where did I hide you? There you are. There you are. Yep, you're still cast iron and rather heavy. Also, cardboard. Yeah, let's not use these. Those are all. So I don't need a ton of tortillas tonight. So I'm gonna do 2 scoop tortillas, or large tortillas, as in large tortillas. I'm not sure if anyone or everyone or what percentage of Chad's familiar with this recipe I'm doing tonight, but it has been viral on TikTok, despite me, again, I don't even have TikTok installed on my phone. But even still, I feel I have to do this now. And so we're essentially taking the typical ingredients in a Big Mac and turning them into taco form. So we've got the special sauce, lettuce, onion, pickle. Don't have the sesame seed bun, but that's the difference here. We're using tortilla. Makes me wish that I had thought ahead and maybe thrown a little sesame oil into the tortilla. In fact, I might actually cheat and do that for the second one. It's actually, I think of it more as like a Big Mac quesadilla. But you say quesadilla these days and people expect you to put, mountains of cheese and I mean, perhaps we can actually debate this. Is this recipe a quesadilla or is it a taco? Those who have seen the or are familiar enough. Alright, so we want this way. How does this size line up with these two? I think it's going to be too big for this. Ah, it's pretty close, especially once it shrinks a little bit in cooking. Have to account for shrinkage. But yeah, you're pretty good in there. Okay. It's not between the two, but every quesadilla I've ever made, I've seen them with, that's sort of surprising. I don't think I've ever made them with whole tortillas to make a quesadilla. But like everywhere I've worked, everywhere I've made a quesadilla, it's been just a fold. A pole? Thank you. Put our press away. Been focused on the cutting board so long my stream deck fell asleep. Okay, next steps. We're basically done with dessert. I'm gonna cook one side of our tortillas. Front burner didn't want to flame up for me. Space does gaming? Okay. I wanted to read that as Garmin for some reason. I apologize for that, but welcome in. Happy to see ya. We've got our strawberry parfait. Mostly completed and in the refrigerator, ready to just be finished. By the way, Chad, if you're a fan of mint, you know, a little sprig of mint on that thing wouldn't hurt you. It's not really my thing, but... And TikTok tacos. So we're starting off with heating up our pan so that we can cook our tortillas on one side here. Yes, sir. If you look down, if you're on Twitch on a web page, should be able to scroll down and see the About Me section down below. Have all sorts of stuff about what I've been doing in my past. I've now been streaming for about 4 years, though. I don't make a living doing it, but I enjoy it, and I've explained many times why I do it, so. Our tortillas, for anyone just tuning in, are 50% corn, 50% flour. Or actually, they're 2/3 flour, 1/3 masa. And white masa too, so there's not going to be any yellow color from the corn. We'll let that cool off on the cutting board and throw our other one in there. Nice. These ain't sliding at all, but they're not sticking too, so can't complain too much. And so I'm only cooking the one side of these because, and there's a little color there, not much. Because since I'm doing raw, I figure it would help me out just that little bit more and be able to cook it that little bit longer with the beef, putting the raw beef on this side of the half-cooked tortilla. And so that way, beef side, and then we flip it over, we can melt our cheese on it, and it's gonna get plenty of heat time. I'll throw that back on the parchment over here. It's going back on the flame anyways. Char from the pan. That was that little black. Well, that one turned out pretty good too. We give that one more minute to cool down before we start putting our beef on that. It's not Kraft, but it's American cheese. It's actually from a dairy that I'm not that fond of, so I won't even mention them. One or two slices, chat. Silly question. I missed the results of the last poll, and I am curious, actually, one or two. Let's see what happened with our last poll. Let's look this up. A tie? That's not... Boo. Yeah, I sort of want a bowl to use this. Excusez-moi. Open. Conveyor line beef. Which, granted, is probably true even of like supermarket ground beef these days. All my fat from my beef is over here. Let's spread that out a little bit. It's supposed to be 80-20, but the 20 is all right there. Meat hand. Actually, I guess both were meat hands, thinking about that. And I'm just feeding myself. We're not worrying about the health department. Not that you really have to be worried about the health department in Sonoma. That's another thing. Alright, so that was about 2/3 of our beef out of a pound package. Oh, dad joke. I think that one's dead on arrival. Alright, seasonings. Because who likes unseasoned meat tacos? I don't remember what the TikTok does or doesn't for seasoning here, but mine are gonna get garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Purposely skip the salt on that one because that's going to be the second one. I'll salt that one just before it goes in the pan. So here goes our first one onto the So one of the comments I saw on things about this recipe, one of the things that confused about it was like, people were like, well, how is the side that's touching the tortilla cooked? Well, first off, we're going to be steaming it right now. It's not going to get any real, like, it's going to get proper heat, but it's not going to get much Maillard. It's not going to get any direct surface heat. And then when we flip it over, it's going to continue to get indirect heat through the tortilla as the tortilla cooks. Actually, I'm sort of thinking I probably should have gone with a leaner beef for this now that I'm considering things. I just picked up the 80/20 without even really thinking about it. Because, I mean, we don't need all that extra fat here. It's just going to soak into our, tortilla. Like, that's a horrible thing, but it's not necessarily... It's certainly not something I need. American cheese on your apple pie. Is this a new discovery? Excuse me, I apologize for that. Try to mute that mic whenever I cough, but we'll throw some of our onions on over here. Salt that one. Meanwhile, over here, pickles. Need pickles. Need pickles. Some of our homemade special sauce. A little more onion. These are all going to end up on one side anyways. Give that a little bit longer on the other one. But there's our first This might have to be a slice and stack. Yeah, we'll see. And I need another plate for this too, because that one's half covered by the last one. Add the last of our onions, our cooked onion. This onion didn't brown up very nicely. It is a sweet onion, so it is just probably too much sugar in it. seems like it's always off of the edge here, but I don't know. It's just the angle of the camera makes it look like it's trying to fall off. We need to add our cheese to this one. Yeah. Not exactly pleasant looking, but that beef is definitely cooked through on the other side there. Maybe that'll fold over for you and you'll get to see that while my back's turned. We'll leave that. We're good with that. We're good with that. We got everything off over here. Everything is off. And so in the TikTok, they served it along with this and dipped it in that. I don't know. I just don't know if that's the best thing to use for that. I'm just not sure. At least it landed right side up. Give this a little stir. Ooh, that's still. while Cool Whip. Happy National Strawberry Parfait Day. There's still strawberries left over, but we all know that they're not left over. Still not there. Closer though. Alright, I'm gonna drop my spoon on the floor. That's what I'm gonna do. So they served it with special sauce in the TikTok. But what did chat think about the idea of leftover country gravy? I gotta give one of these a shot here. Let me get a bite with some of this lettuce as it drips down my arm. Yeah, that's BigMac-esque. I appreciate that, John. Give Chad a close-up on our parfait here, which is much easier now that there isn't a table here. I can just walk up and do that in front of the GoPro. Don't want to stab myself for a photo. appreciate everyone joining in with me tonight. See who's out there on Twitch tonight. Thank you all so much for joining in with me tonight here. What's going on here, music? Why you stopped? There we go. I'm going to send all you lovely folks off to the head of Team Happy People after this. I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight as I made a strawberry parfait on National Strawberry Parfait Day, and attempted my version of the viral BigMac taco. I will be back here on Friday. Or no, what am I thinking here? It's Sunday. I'll be back here on Tuesday. We're doing fish and chips on Tuesday. So Tuesday, and then we got the ingredient challenge going on Wednesday. And starting on Friday, we've got Korean appetizers as the theme for the next week, because weeks start at Friday here on this stream, apparently. Greatly appreciate the follows, the resubs earlier today. I think you are all amazing for hanging out with me, and I hope you all have an amazing evening. Good night.